According to Sowore, a divisive stance towards the Igbos exists within government circles, allegedly underscored by a selective memo cautioning officials to be careful of Igbos. He asserted, Nigeria has an Igbo problem. There is a secret memo in the government to be careful of Igbos. In his words, why Nigeria must break up for Igbos to survive? Sowore's remarks have already ignited discussion across various platforms, stirring reactions among Nigerians who question the implication of his proposed solution. In a recent appearance on the Honest Bunch podcast, the former African Action Congress AAC presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore made bold claims regarding the future of Nigeria, particularly concerning the Igbo ethnic group. He elaborated that this document allegedly discourages giving Igbos access to political roles and other significant opportunities, which he believes contributes to their social and economic struggles within the country. In his conversation with podcast co-hosts Chinedu and Emmanuel, also known as Nedu, Sowore suggested that Nigerians' political structure inherently prevents the Igbos from striving. For an Igbo man to survive in Nigeria as it is currently put together, Nigeria must break, Sowore stated, emphasizing his belief that the country's division is essential for the Igbo community's survival and prosperity. Sowore's remarks have already ignited discussion across various platforms, stirring reactions among Nigerians who question the implication of his proposed solution. That was Omoyele Sowore. Good afternoon, my great listeners. You guys heard what Omoyele Sowore said about the Igbos and Nigeria. That for the Igbos to progress, that there should be breakup of Nigeria, that the current structure of Nigeria would not allow the Igbos to strive. I am going to give 50% to what Omoyele Sowore said about the Igbos. Not that I am not in support of his assertion about the Igbos, but I have come to notice something in Nigeria today. Anytime any person or any group of people wants to strive or to gain popularity or sheep support, you see them start speaking for the Igbos. According to an Igbo adage, the Butos have always been at the back. The Igbos have always been marginalized in their own fatherland. But let me shock you. Marginalization or dealing with the Igbos never stopped the Igbos from striving. You can say that it stopped the Igbos politically, but economically in Nigeria today, it's not affecting the Igbos, unlike other ethnic groups. Okay, let me shock you further. Do you know that since 1960, after independence, no Igbo man or Igbo woman have ever held the position of the CJN, the Chief Justice of Nigeria? Do you know that? 1. Do you know that among the 6 geopolitical zones we have in Nigeria today, that the Igbos are the only one that have 5 states? That is 2. Do you know that apart from Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Agiyi Ironsi, no Igbo man have ever held the position of president or prime minister in Nigeria? But all this never stopped the Igbos from striving. Okay, let me shock you again. After the Civil War of 1967, the Igbos were given 20 pounds to leave their properties and go back to their states. They took the money, they went back. I want you to go back to those states where Igbos were sacked, where Igbos were given 20 pounds, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and so on, and see the people that have dominated that state today. It is the Igbos. You see, whether you like it or not, the Igbos must strive. There is one analogy I always make. In fact, I always use it on my social media platforms, and I would like to use it today. Imagine you have never been to Nigeria before. You were in heaven with God all this while, and God asked you to come down to Nigeria and carry out an investigation or a survey. God told you to go to Nigeria and check, make your investigations. Which of the ethnic groups among the Igbos, Yorubas, and the Hausas suffered the civil war the most? God gave you like a year. Make your findings and return back to heaven. I bet you, if you return back to heaven, you are going to tell God that the ethnic groups that suffered the civil war the most is the Hausas and the Yorubas, and not the Igbos. But in real terms, the Igbos suffered the civil war most, more than any other ethnicity. But look at where they are today. Look at how they are striving. You can't stop the Igbo man from striving. After that civil war, General Yakubu Gowon retired, told us that no victor, no vanquish. During his, I think, 90th birthday, he came out to tell Nigerians that he went into that war, that civil war with the Biafrans, to keep Nigeria together. That no victor, no vanquish. Look at Nigeria of today. Do you think that what Yakubu Gowon is saying is what is actually happening? The answer is no. They have stopped the Igbos from political appointments and so on. But believe you me, it never stopped the Igbos from striving. In fact, that war made the Igbos to be very strong. Look at the military formations of today, just like what former President Muhammadu Buhari did before he left office. He never appointed a single Igbo man in the security formation. He never. Look at the present formation of the military today. The Igbos have only one slot. Apart from that, go to the Nigerian military of today. You hardly see an Igbo man hanging the ranks of a lieutenant general or a major general. In fact, take statistics or numbers of major generals that are of Igbo origin. They are going to be the least. Apart from that, take statistics or numbers of Igbos in military today. You are going to notice that Igbos have the least. But did all this stop the Igbos from striving? The answer is no. Whether you like it or not, the Igbos must strive. So today, you guys heard what Omoyele Sowore said. I would like to hear from you guys. Do you think that the division of Nigeria will make the Igbos to strive? What are your own views? Drop your own view for us. Comment. Let us know what you think. And please, remember to subscribe. Thank you for listening and watching.